Look at
Hi.
that.
Ah!
Hi, Heather.
Hi. How you guys doing?
Good. Hello, Heather.
Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the party.
Thank you.
I know. I've got
I'm
this
just
thing on my head, and I'm gonna get it off right now. So.
I'm trying to figure out how to put one of these effects on my head as well.
Oh, you have to. It's just
Oh.
How to put this effect on my head. I'm looking for it.
you must.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, Crystal.
I'm trying to figure out how to put these Google effects on my head.
Oh, go to Google. Yeah,
Okay.
go to Google Effects and like press on it.
Hey, Trace. Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is
Okay. All right. I'm going to.
So, okay, I didn't
Okay,
get your
good.
name,
There's-
my dear Trini friend. What's your name again?
Derek.
Derek. Nice to meet you. Over here is Crystal.
Yeah.
Here is Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Crystal.
Yeah, and Derek's from
Hi,
Trinidad.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
part of Trinidad do you live in?
Well, but I'm living in London right
Oh,
now,
nice.
actually.
Are you?
Oh, you live in London.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to tell me where I can find Caribbean food.
Where am I originally from? In Trinidad. Well, I grew up in
Yeah.
South Trinidad, Point Fortin. Don't know if you know that area.
Okay. My family's from Carpachima.
Carapachima. I went to school there.
You did?
Yeah,
Where?
I went to the Carapachima Senior Comprehensive.
Yeah. My grandfather, my mother grew up there in Carpachima,
Really?
so all my family is still there.
Did you spend time in Trinidad when you were growing up, or did you live mostly?
Oh yeah, I lived there
Really?
until I was 15. As a matter of fact, next week. Oh, music. Who's playing that? Next week, on the 12th, will be. Hold on, okay. Here we go. Maybe 20. It's over 20 years. So 20, maybe 23 years that we've been here. So yeah, I grew up. I did like the first few years of my life in Trinidad. So I know I
Wow.
lived there. We lived in 41 H Street, Barataria.
Paris area. Yes. Small little island.
I went back in December. Went back in December for a concert. I did a concert there in December.
Really?
So, yeah, at the new it's Napa, the new theater down there. So it was really a lot of fun. And we had like the All Stars, the steel band,
Yeah.
and Combo Batch, and it was really a lot of fun. When last have you been back?
I haven't been back since I left Trinidad in 2001.
Oh, it's been a while. You need to go back.
When I go back, I'll be the tourist now.
I know that's right. Where can I find some good Caribbean food in London?
In London, probably right where I live, in Croydon.
I think Tracy, Crystal, I think Derek's trying to get me over to his house.
Really? Yeah, there's a few places around.
I can hear that.
Was that completely?
Well, he's already in London, so you know.
Very subtle. It was very subtle. I'm like, where can I find some Caribbean food? He's like, oh, where I live. Wait a minute though, Croydon, is there a Costco there?
A what, sorry?
A Costco.
Costco.
No.
Oh, Costco. Oh, yeah. Yes, I've been to it probably about twice. My sister took me there.
Okay, because I'm supposed to go visit the Costco in Croydon. So there's like, because I'm gonna go get a bunch of stuff we need. So there's good Caribbean stuff there.
Not really, not really. I think just in the heart of Croydon, you'll get like little shops and stuff, and there's other places in London, Clapham, Tooting, even London City itself has a few places.
Yeah, well, I heard about that. I heard.
But it's mostly Jamaican stuff that you get
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry?
they've got like the biggest, they have a huge Caribbean population, Crystal. It's huge.
Oh,
It's
wow.
it's like as deep as how Brooklyn is like little Caribbean. London is too.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find it. And
That
maybe
is really
it
great.
is.
So you're in London.
Maybe God doesn't want me to find it because he knows I'll be eating too much.
Oh,
I'm sorry, my computer has a little delay, so you might be hearing me like seconds later. Because I'm in rehearsal right now, so I'm
Where?
just like
Where are you in rehearsal? In New York?
I'm upstairs in a room with as you can see. No, in Hollywood right now, and
Oh.
I'm in the girls' dressing room upstairs. Now that you're starting as Rachel, like that must be like something really awesome. Like, well, how did you feel when you got that role? Like to get that call to be played Rachel, like the famous. That's from like one of the most famous movies. Like I absolutely love that movie, and I loved Whitney in the movie, and I love you, and so now you get to play this Rachel, who is like so legendary for this movie. I'm sorry, you get to play Rachel in this legendary movie, The Bodyguard. Like, how does that feel to get that call and just to know that you're going to be living in London and doing this great show?
Yeah. Let me show you how it feels. I'm like, I'm completely stressed out. Okay. You know what? They they called me for it like a year and a half ago. And at first I was like, no, I'm not moving to London. I'm not gonna, because we had to bring our kid and my husband wasn't gonna be here. And I was like, absolutely not. And on top of that, there was all this Whitney stuff. And then I read the script, Crystal, and the script
Right.
was good. And I was just like, okay. And then I still said no, but my husband, he was like, you're going. You have to go do it. So it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You sing. So it's like today we went through the whole thing, and it's hard. It's 11 songs.
Uh-huh.
I think
wow.
11 or 12 songs. You're just like at the end of it.
Wow.
Plus, all the screaming and the "Get out! Leave me alone!" Rah, 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 the divisms. But it's cool. It's tough. I'm just yelling at people the whole show. It's tough. And it got a little tougher when Whitney passed, of course. So, I sometimes I ask myself if I would have still done it if I hadn't signed the contract. You know what I mean? If I hadn't signed the contract
Yeah.
before she passed, I don't know. But now I think we have this
And I was gonna
heightened.
ask.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
No, I think now we have a heightened. Look, the show is not about her life. It's her catalog of music. It's like all of her songs.
Yeah.
But now we have this kind of heightened feeling, like we have to make sure it's right for her, and just right in what we do, because now it's part of her like legacy. So I think there's added pressure, but Crystal, everybody's working so hard. They're just working so hard. The
Yeah.
cast,
And
so proud of them. They're sweet. It is, Derek. It's a musical, and so we're at the Adelphi Theatre on the Strand down in the middle of London. So and we move in there in like 3 weeks. So it is. It's like you can call it a musical, but it's kind of like a play with a concert around it, kind of. And
That's really cool.
the guys who are working on it are like, actors. They're just like Shakespeare guys and, just really, really good people. I'm really proud of them. So I'm really happy to be in the cast. So it's good. It's really good. You have to come see it. You're right down the street.
Oh, yes, yes. That sounds
I couldn't
actually
have
very
thought
good.
Yeah. That's it. You're
I
like,
couldn't have thought of the most perfect person to play.
you're very kind. Crystal, you can come over here and do it. You can be perfect dog. Because it's tough. I was like, God.
No. This is just for you, Heather.
I know. This is the funniest
Well,
part.
like, what kind of affected?
Tracy,
What
everybody's
kind of
like,
like
oh my
effect?
gosh, it's so perfect for you. It's so perfect. And I'm like, great, you should do it. And they're like, no.
I know. Every time I hear one of the songs on the radio, I say, woo! Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's so great for you, but you're going to die.
Yeah, but you're going to be.
Damn. But it's fine. It's doing good. Derek, what do you do?
I'm a carer in London. Yeah.
Cool.
I look after the elderly.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool. It's almost midnight, I know. And I have to get up in the morning and go to the theater. But no, I was gonna invite some more people to here, and I'm trying to figure out. They told me how to do it, but yeah. Anyhow, before Crystal, I have to do this for you because I feel like because I'm in London, I should do that.
The queen.
Yeah, or should I do that?
It's almost your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Wait, I gotta get one.
Yeah, I should get one. Or maybe more like this. Although it's only my mother that thinks that.
Okay, so there you guys are. Is that better?
Yeah. There you are.
Oh, good, because I went to a different area. I was like, let me see if this connection is better down here downstairs. So good. This one's much better.
I was wondering where you went for a second.
I know. I came downstairs to get a better connection. Okay, that's much better.
How about me now?
I'm trying to see if I can get some of those effects.
It's midnight. This is what happens. I'm sorry, Derek.
That's all right. So Tracy, is this your first hangout too?
This is my third hangout, but first with Heather, right? Oh.
That is too cool. This thing is really cool. This is the first time I've ever done this.
Is this your first hangout, Derek?
I've been on Google Plus since almost day one, so I've been hanging out a few times.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Oh. It's very cool. It's my first time, so I've never done it before. Oh, it seems like we have a friend.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, I see that.
Hi. You must be Flavio. Oh, we don't have any volume on you.
Sometimes you get that.
Oh, no volume. Oh, that's too bad, Flavio. Oh, that's just bad. That's really bad.
Can you hold up signs, write it down real quick, and hold up signs of what you want to say?
Or you can chat. You can chat and let us know what you want to say.
Oh, that's true. You can chat.
Poor thing.
Oh, see, that's nice.
Yeah. Crystal, I'm very concerned.
I just saw it.
I am.
Oh my god. This is like this is like giving a kid a candy in a candy store.
I know, it's very sad, especially for people like us.
I know that like a lot of my friends were affected by the death of Whitney Houston. Like for me, when I was growing up, like, see, a lot of people were really big time affected by Michael Jackson because that's who they were influenced by. And like for me, I loved Michael Jackson, but for me, I absolutely adored Whitney Houston. And so I know that when she affected me extremely to the core, it felt like a family member of mine died. How was it for you when you heard about her passing? Like, what effect did it have on you?
I remember I was on tour with Andrea Bocelli. We had just gotten to Florida and walked into my room, and for some reason I checked Twitter, of all things. So I checked Twitter, and on Twitter it was coming through. Somebody had said, like they were just talking normally, and then it was like, oh no, Whitney, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I remember just being like, oh gosh, no. And then, so it starts happening, everybody's talking about it, that Whitney's gone and stuff. And I'm not lying to you. I sat in front of the television for 5 hours, watching nothing, just like watching nothing. Because she really did teach me to sing. Like, she was my first voice teacher. I learned how to sing with her and CeCe Winans. And so even though people were like, oh, this could happen one day, it was still shocking and it was sad. It was kind of like your teacher had died, this person that had helped you through prom and helped you through high school. It was like, we know all her songs, and it just was sad. It was really, really sad. So, that was not the best of times. We were pretty sad on this end. But I remember just sitting there for 5 hours. And then, we watched a funeral for 3.5 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I know people that I don't even go to their funerals, and I remember I sat in front of the TV and I watched it. But they did an amazing funeral. If you want a funeral, that would be the funeral too.
Didn't they?
Yeah. It was
Didn't they? I really do feel like, that funeral, like, really, I've watched a lot of funerals, just like what you said, but that funeral, I felt like I was at church. Like, I was like, amen,
exactly.
Say it, yeah. Like,
exactly.
It was awesome that they really brought who she was.
It was great. It was the best way to send her out. So, yeah, it was sad. And, nobody kind of expected it like that. You always just felt, oh, well, we'll I don't know, but it was sad. It was really sad, and it's still sad. Even at the show the other day, we kind of stopped because it was her anniversary right when we started, and they were just like, "Hey, let's have a little moment of silence." And it's tough. But most of all, though, I feel for her baby, because now being a mommy, I just think that's it's tough. So yeah, I keep hearing, oh, Flavio is typing something because his thing's not working. Okay. Oh. Flavio, aren't you're a singer, right? Is that what okay, dear head, thank you so much for doing it. It's no problem. Flavio's typing. Oh, what is it like winning a Grammy? You've asked me a question. Winning the Grammy, that was one of those things that when we were growing up as kids, and Tracy's like one of my best friends, is my best friend. Oh, I didn't get it. But Tracy, like when we grew up as kids, you're always thinking, oh, I want to win a Grammy one day. I want to win a Grammy one day. And you think, as a child, you think, oh, that will happen. And then all of a sudden, as an adult, you see how hard it is. And you're like, oh, that may never happen. So when you get that call that it happened, it's crazy. It's just like the best thing in the world. So winning it, it's kind of like the Tony for me. I still don't believe it's at my house. So sometimes sometimes I go in Crystal, I go in my room and I see it and I'm like, I can't believe that I have it. So winning it is quite the honor. I'm very honored by it. But I'm sure one day our son is going to take it and dig up the yard with it, use it as a shovel or something, and try to keep it away from him. So I love the fact that I get a halo. How long did it take you to record Only One in the World, and where did you record it? Not a problem. Sorry to start cyber stalk you. It's fine. Cyber stalking is fine. Only One in the World. So I did Only One in the World just for you guys, literally. No joke, I'll come clean. We funded it. I did. I didn't go through any record companies or anything like that. It was simply for you guys, because it was kind of like thinking I was going to leave the country, and I was like, well, I wonder. My husband said, you can't leave without giving people something to listen to. So anyhow, I started working on like Only One in the World. We had started working on it a little while, maybe 3 years ago, maybe. And then when I decided to do it was kind of like in a vault. And when we started to do the album, I kind of decided to do it because of those two songs, that I was kind of like going to do it. So the whole recording process, when we knew what songs we are going to do, it took, what am I in now? I'm in January or February? What month is this? December? No, October, right. I should know.
October.
Flavio, it took the summer to do most of it. We started like, I would say January, February, and I stopped like June, July, but we knew what the songs were, of course, which makes everything easier. So we knew, okay, Only One in the World, Little While, these were the ones we were going to do. So it made it a little easier. So yeah, it took a few months to get it done, but kind of been working on them for a while. All right, here we go. Another question that has been haunting me. Did you write A Little While? I did write A Little While. I did. I saw you ask that. And who is it that you're talking about? Yeah, it's not through a record company. Yeah, I'm telling you, I just did it for you guys. It's like my gift to you. That's why I said online, I was like, you guys have to go tell everybody and you have to move it around. It's because I'm sitting in London, I can't do anything about it. Okay, so Tracy's like my best friend, Flavio. Flavio wants to know who A Little While is about.
Oh, your mom. Yeah, that's actually my favorite song. I think all-time favorite song that you've written.
Aww,
actually.
You're sweet.
And my favorite album too.
$20 later. I'll give you $20 later.
No, I mean I really like this album. For its diversity, and I'm not just saying it because I'm your friend, but everybody. I will say that I just like the different styles that you cover on it. Broadway, R&B. You have a little bit of everything. And I love the Chris Mann song too. Because You Need Me. I love that song. But let's go back to A Little While. A Little While. It's just beautiful, and I have it on repeat in my car. And I asked you what your mom said when she first heard it, or how she felt. But and you were telling me how she had a moment, because it is about her. But, I'm sorry?
She did have a little moment, but she loves it.
Yeah.
She keeps calling people and telling them, oh, buy the record and listen to number 6. It's my song.
Oh, that's sweet.
She doesn't care.
That's sweet.
And hey.
Maddie James.
Hello, Maddie.
Oh, how's it going? Right.
Good. Where are you from?
Well, I'm living in Somerset at the moment.
You are?
In England, yeah.
Yeah, I just happen to be in England too.
Yeah.
Maddie, I'm trying to get used to you guys' food. So,
Food?
yeah, your food over here. Although I heard that you're very good with Indian food, which I can't eat.
Yeah.
So, good with Indian food. And then what else are you guys? Asian food, I'm told, is very good. And then, of course, your fish and chips and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you want to invite Larry Fanilia. He's from Trinidad. He's on Google Plus. Are you friends with him yet?
Really?
Larry Fanilia. He's a cook from Trinidad.
That?
He's from Trinidad. You should invite him.
Well, I'm going to become his friend.
You should do, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how easy it is to become my friend. You just say you cook, and I'm your friend.
No?
So, Maddie, are you a Hangout expert?
Nah. I do know how a lot of the buttons and things work. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And once you start getting to know how to use it, it's really quite fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have done it before, and it's getting there. They actually developed it really well. The sound of it. You got a studio mode and all that. So if, like, say someone wants to do singing, you go into the settings and change it to studio mode, but everybody else has to be sort of like muted.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
that's cool. So
But
are
it's
you a
good.
musician?
Yeah, I play music. I try.
Right.
Very cool.
Not as professional as Heather, though. She,
Maddie,
she's
Maddie,
she's top on
listen.
the London stage, isn't it?
Yeah, but some days it's really not that professional. Trust me.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
Yeah, you are. You're good. I've heard you singing. It's good.
It's not good at all,
It
actually.
is.
Oh, she's very good.
She
Wow.
knows she is. She's looking for compliments.
No, I'm not. No,
So,
No,
so
no, you don't
Heather,
need it. It's good though.
how does it feel to be back doing theater after being in the music world for a few years now?
yeah, I forgot how much hard work it is. You know, guys, Tracy and I did The Lion King together. That's how we did. Yeah, she was the evil, mean, awful Shenzi, and I was the wonderful Nala. Anyhow, so we always have to compare. It's hard work. It's kind of hard work. You know, like we do those 8 shows a week, and we didn't know how hard it was. I think, you know, doing the record, you kind of yes, you have a lot of if people if you know doing the shows, it's just harder. It's really hard. So I guess. Well, we can't hear Flavio because he's on his iPad. That's what he said.
Poor Flavio.
Poor Flavio.
Oh,
We can't hear him. So
So, is this your first hangout then, Heather?
this is my first hangout in
Oh,
about.
brilliant.
I know. Here we go, right? Maddie, in about 15 minutes on this side of the world, it will be my birthday. And so we thought that I would do this just before it. Because today is actually my birthday on the 17th, and my brother just had a baby like 2 days ago. So anyhow, I thought I'd do it.
Congratulations! Did he have a girl or a boy?
He had a little boy.
Oh,
oh,
Oh, well done.
He had a little boy, so now we have it's just a family full of boys. I have a boy, he's got 2 boys. We need a girl now. It's time. And so,
yeah.
well, I
okay.
have exactly the same amount of time as you to celebrate mine as well.
Oh yeah, when's your birthday?
Same day, the 5th of October.
Shut up! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
That's crazy. Happy birthday. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be working, although I want to get out of
Oh,
that.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. This is so sad. Somebody asked me, like, what do I want to do for my birthday? And seriously, I just want to take a nap, I think.
Yeah.
So, well, happy birthday. That's good stuff.
I think you're
That's
a year older than I am.
great.
That's it.
Who's that?
I think you're about a year older than I am.
Oh gosh, just
Yeah.
just get it
But
out there.
I saw it on Wikipedia or something. I looked at
Yeah.
it.
I don't claim it. I love it though. But you know what? I love my 30s, Derek. I love them.
Yeah.
I think it's the best. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing how good it is. So
Yeah.
I couldn't love it. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next decade, but I love the 30s.
Yeah. I
So
think you're at that point where you're a little bit more wiser than, the 20s. And,
yes,
you still got, some quote unquote youth. So you can
yes,
enjoy it a little bit. But
yes. But no, it's great. I love it. It's been I love my 30s. I love if I had to pick a decade, I'd be like, I don't know what's gonna happen in 40s, 50s, 60s, but 30s I like a lot. So
I can't wait till I'm 30. It's
let's take a minute, people. Take a
I
minute.
can't. I just can't
Do
wait.
you think lightning can strike through the computer and hurt the
I've heard it's, really an exciting time.
Oh, here we go. Flavio's wishing you a happy birthday. So thank you very much, Flavio. And you know what, Flavio, before you go, just thank you for your support and all your kind words. I try to read everything on Twitter. So I try to read, I should say, as much as I can during the day. So I go through and I see everything. So thanks a lot for that. And good luck with all your music, too. When I get it, I'll listen. So thank you. No, thank you.
Heather, I really hope you enjoy it. I'm
I
gonna
will.
go. I'm gonna go now and
I
actually
will. I'm gonna head out too
have a
because
good
it's
one.
time to go to sleep. It's midnight, so I should go.
True.
So, but thanks for dropping in, you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for
All
inviting me.
right. Good night, Derek. Good night, guys.
Cheers.
Bye,
Enjoy.
Keith.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.